Well, hello there, people. It's another windy day out here at the Jared Crocker homestead, Terrell, Texas. Now, it is a windy day. It's not cold, though, but it's windy. But Jared came home yesterday with a pork butt. It was on sale, too. Got it for half off. It was like 13 bucks, and it was down to $6, so I don't blame him for picking it up. So it looks like I'm going to be smoking a pork butt today. I wanted to start a little bit earlier, but I had to run to town and get a few more things. Go to the post office and run a few errands. But we're out here. It is 10:40 in the morning, so we're going to be eating dinner whenever this thing is done. It's not a huge pork butt, but I still imagine it's going to take a solid 4 or 5 hours minimum. So we'll see. So I got some of the regular charcoal briquettes on the bottom, and then I put some hard lump coal up here. Those briquettes, I gotta move off from the wind because y'all won't be able to hear me. The briquettes are the Pitmaster pecan ones that I use, and then I picked up some more apple wood, so I need to actually soak some of those chips in some water. Once that fire gets on good and I throw that pork butt on, put on some of them wet chips and let it smoke. So it should be a pecan / applewood smoked pork butt. I put some dry rub on it last night in the fridge. Also, I've never tried it, but I'm going to do it anyways. I cut up some onions and put on top, and that's how I'm going to put it in the smoker with some onions on top. So it might be a good idea, it might be a bad idea. I don't know, we'll see. So Jared's out in the barn doing something, I don't know, who knows with him. But, yeah, we've got the fire going. Let's go inside and take a look at that pork butt. So here's the pork butt. Like I said, it's not huge, not small, but should come out pretty good. 360 view of my butt. Put that back in the fridge for now. Okay, so Jared's been asking me to smoke mac and cheese for the longest time. So I'm gonna try it today, but I'm gonna do a little different. I got some of the Velveeta shells and cheese with the bacon. Shoot dang. What I'm gonna do is cook up the mac and cheese on the stove, get it nice and ready later. Then I'm gonna cut open some bell peppers and stuff the bell peppers with some mac and cheese. So it'll be smoked mac and cheese inside of a bell pepper. Shoot dang. Never done that. Today's the first time for that. So I'm gonna try the apple jelly. I'm gonna mix in some bourbon with it and a few other spices and other stuff, and I'm gonna try that on that pulled pork later. Of course, we got some other barbecue sauces too, so if that's not a good idea, we got backup plans. And then we're gonna throw them on some sweet Hawaiian slider buns. So that should be pretty good, and hopefully the smoked mac and cheese and peppers will be all right too. The last time I made a pork butt came out all right. It wasn't the best. It wasn't the most tender, but today I'm gonna make it happen, people. I am not failing. It's gonna be another long day of cooking, so let's try not to mess this up. And I forgot coleslaw to put on the sliders with the pulled pork, so it is what it is, but I don't know. You tell me. Alright, it's crazy windy. Got the pork butt. I added on a little extra coffee rub on top. Time to put this on here. Freaking windy, people. Alright, so I just threw on some apple chips in there. I'm gonna let this smoke. My goal is to keep it, between 250 and 275 this whole time, so should be able to do that. It's usually how I cook. It's usually the temperature that thing runs with a charcoal chimney full of charcoal, so we'll let us do its thing. Okay, so I went in and got the heat thermometer. I probed it. And it's showing that it's 43 degrees internal right now. Once it gets up to 160, then I'll wrap it up in foil and let it cook until it gets about 200 degrees internal. So we'll let it do its job, run its course. It's gonna take a while, but I hear Jared in the barn. I think he's pressure washing. He had been saying that he was going to do that, so I guess today's the day, the most windy damn day. But I have a little something I was going to make. I'll show y'all here in a bit. Or I found the cedar wood. It was like scraps from other stuff, like from doing the windows and this. Speaking of which, we got the counters put on. Like we both said before, it's not perfect, but it does the job, and it don't look too bad, I don't think. Got the Keurig out here, stepping up my coffee game strong, people. Jerry got a new one for inside the house, and at first he was like, well shoot, I don't know if I should give you the new one or what. I was like, no, I'll take the older one, it don't matter. So he has a new one inside. I got this one out here. Too many perfect. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and coat all these now that they're nice and dry with some of that polyurethane stuff. Once that dries, then I'm gonna go ahead and nail all this together. And then the only thing missing is gonna be a bottle of Jack and some whiskey glasses. But I'm gonna put that up on the wall right there. Was thinking about a shelf. Jared and I both were talking about it, and I don't know. We decided no. So I'm gonna put this up. Yes, Jason, I'm decorating, but technically I'm gonna be building too. So what you gotta say about that, Bubba? Okay, so when I went to Walmart earlier, I also picked up a 12-pack of this beer. I've never tried it. It's caught my eye before, and I just said, shoot dang. So I picked up a 12-pack, and it is amazing. I'm not even gonna lie. So it's the traditional lager, original amber beer, and it's also supposedly from America's oldest brewery. Shoot dang. I don't know if y'all can tell over at Tom and Rhonda's, the FedEx guy is there. That's the same guy that Jared and Jerry had to rescue out of Jerry's ditch. Every time he comes by here, he honks and waves. Yep, that's him. You're on YouTube again, buddy. Hey, bandit. Everyone's always asking about you, girl. You're living good over here, huh? Spoiled. You'd rather be laying on the couch right now inside, I'm sure, but everyone else is knocked out. Tucker's over there, and Daisy is over there by the barn. She's always got to hang close to Jerry. Hey, baby girl. Mosquito, mosquito. Trying to show you how windy it was and blew the damn wall ago. It was blowing me in. Windy. Gets pretty good gust. That fire doesn't know what to think. I wish we had a thing to test the wind speed. It said it was, when I looked earlier, 23 miles an hour sustained winds, which I believe that, but I'm sure we've had gusts that were at least 50 miles an hour, because some of it was, I don't know, I felt like I've been through tropical storms that weren't even like this. It's crazy. Let's check on it real quick. It's at 142. I just opened it a little while ago to throw in some applewood again. Climbing back up to 250, And then when I had it open this last time, I went ahead and put a little bit of apple cider vinegar on there. I usually use apple juice when I'm doing this, but didn't have any. I had this. Hopefully it doesn't get too tangy, but we'll see. Should be pretty good. It's all gonna be turned into just shredded pork anyways. I'm getting hungry every time I open that up. Shoot, dang, I can feel my stomach growling. Okay, so the temp started dropping a bit again, so I went ahead and added on some more coals, letting those kind of catch a bit, getting nice and hot. But let's take a quick look at this. Shoot, dang. That's looking good. You hear that? It sounds like one of my old apartments with my neighbors all the damn time against the wall. You can only imagine what they were doing. Giddy up, giddy up, giddy up. Yee-haw! Shoot, dang. Giddy up, horsey. 1:58, time to go inside, grab some foil. By the time we get back out here, I should be about ready to wrap up. Put that up there, and then I'll go ahead and make the mac and cheese, stuff them in the bell peppers, and throw those on there and let them smoke the rest of the way while that pork finishes cooking. Shoot, dang. Like I said, just came back out to grab the foil and hit 160. So I'm gonna go and wrap that bad boy up, put it back up there, and then, like I said, I'm gonna go inside and make some mac and cheese. All right, people, so I just made the mac and cheese with the bacon. Added in some of that smoked salt as well, and a little bit of oregano. Cut open the bell peppers. I'm basically just gonna stuff these here. I made a little foil pan for them, and then top it off with some cheddar cheese. Then take them out to the pit, and then we'll be in business. Jared's trying to edit, so I'm making this quick. So there you go. That box of macaroni filled up 4 of those bell peppers, which is not a bad deal. So I'm gonna go ahead and top them off with cheddar. I'll see you out at the pit. So I just threw those on the grill. It's 1,000 mile an hour wind. It started up the damn flame again in there. I can't hear y'all. It's like the weatherman on TV. I'm about to get blown away, people. Shoot, dang. So I put up one of Jared's flags to kind of show just how windy it is. I think that speaks for itself. Pretty windy, huh? All right. I had to bring out the big guns again because look at that. That's not gonna cut it, people. Need to add some more. That's more like it. Let's close this bad boy up. Oh, so I'm gonna attempt to make a little sauce here to try out. What I'm gonna use is some apple jelly or Worcestershire sauce. A little bit of this for a kick. A little bit of that, which is bourbon, for the taste, and a little bit of that for another little kick too. So we'll see how it turns out. So there's everything there melted down. I must say I've tasted a little bit of this. That tastes awesome. I think that's gonna taste really good on the pork. So I just came back outside. I'm hearing the beep. That means it's hit 200. It's at 201. Let me get out of the wind. So I'm gonna open it up, re-prod it, and make sure that it's tender enough, and we'll go from there. Probably won't be able to hear me, but look, it just goes in almost with no force. Perfect. So now it's time to let it rest. Get out of the wind again. So I'm gonna take that off, the peppers off, and let it rest. I know the pork butt's gotta rest for about an hour. I don't care if the mac and cheese, peppers. Actually, you know what? Let me test them real quick. I'm gonna leave those on. I'm gonna take that off. So I'm gonna take the pork butt inside, let that start resting because it needs a good solid hour. And I'm gonna leave the peppers on until they start to get a little softer. Shoot, dang. All right, so I put that sauce in the fridge so that it'll thicken back up, that jelly and stuff. It'll thicken back up a bit. And I'm so hungry. But I gotta wait. Gotta let it rest just like anything. But I have a feeling this one's gonna be way better than the last time I made it. And these bell peppers are looking too many nice. So the other day I checked the mail and I got some honey from Tim from Ridge Life. So appreciate that, man. Shout out to you, man. Macon Ridge Farms, pure honey. Shoot dang. I'm gonna make sure to use that next time I do chicken for sure. Add a little honey, add a little sweetness, add a little spice and everything nice. Appreciate that. Man, it looks like a whole new day out here. It's pretty crazy. From earlier to now, which it is 4:18 p.m. 2 minutes away from a good time. Shoot dang. So let's check on these. Those are looking great. I think those are ready to come off. And it's almost time to tear open that pork butt and check it out. So let's get to it.
Friends with Benefits is a very meta rom-com, but you kind of poke
from a mediocre one.
Ooh, that's a great question. Chemistry. I think that the two people have to like enjoy being in the same scenes together and enjoy being there. I think that it has to be relatable, it has to be aspirational, and it has to serve as a purpose other than just you need a man or you need a woman.
All right,
Quick cold turkey.
When my agent would sign on to talk to me. Oh my god, I can't. This is impossible.
yeah.
When does this go away?
All right, people. So we got the sliders opened up. These are ready to go. Jared's already pulling apart the pork. It's coming apart pretty easy.
I mean, I'm doing it with the plastic fork.
I know. We have these
nuts.
Wolverine claws that you can use to do this. Check out that smoke ring, people.
What is this stuff?
Shoot, dang.
Is it cold?
Well, I had it in the freezer to thicken up. It'll warm up. That's some homemade barbecue sauce right there, buddy.
What is this?
That's smoked mac and cheese with some bacon bits and extra cheddar cheese and a bell pepper. Shoot, dang. You look angelic with the sun behind you, Bubba. Why do you always kiss the screen? Well, shoot, dang. Bone pull right out. Seems to be damn near perfect. Let me plate it up so I can tell you if it is or not. So I just made me some. Shoot, dang, that is just perfect. That is too many nice pulled pork. Well, what happened to your other one? You haven't even tried that. You were the one begging for smoked mac and cheese. All right, so I just cut one of those in half so y'all can take a look there. Dogs are going crazy outside. Shoot, dang, live action. Look at that. Nice little smoke ring, very tender. I am hungry. Jared's going for like fifths. He was like, I want to sit down and eat. Bubba, you've already eaten a lot. You just haven't eaten that yet. Go ahead and taste the mac and cheese and see if it tastes smoked. Did you get it?
I did.
Shoot, dang, I don't got a Photoshop, nothing. How do you like the sauce?
Tastes like one of those, you put a bunch of the, you put some spicy stuff from the Buffalo stuff, Buffalo Wild Wings things.
Nope.
Yeah, you did.
All I did was
You
I
put
put apple jelly. Listen, I put apple jelly,
I was in here when you were saying.
a little bit of paprika, the grenade just barely, like maybe 3 drops worth. And what else? Oh, Worcestershire. That's it.
Worcester who?
Worcestershire. Apparently it's good, people.
Can I go sit down?
Sure, Bubba.
I've been outside working all day.
I know.
Slaving away.
We can't say that word.
Working away.
Enjoy, Bubba. Also, thanks to whoever sent us these M&M, Snickers, and Twix.
Oh, I thought you bought those.
And some stockings. No, we just got the packages in today. Shoot dang. Appreciate it, people.
Snickers are my favorite.
I gotta get to eating. First, I gotta drizzle that on this. Yeah, feel me?
Yeah.
Damn good slider.
Wellness line. Selling CBD and Delta 8. Talking about the price good away, Keith.
Delta 8. Shoot dang.
Quick in the well.
Whew. All right, people, I am full. And in honor of that great meal, I didn't even use a toothpick. So if I still got meat in my teeth, I don't care. I'm saving that for later. Shoot dang.